Nabila Ramdani is here, journalist and Middle East analyst, and joins us. Thank you very much for coming in. First of all, your thoughts on the latest statements from Colonel Gaddafi. What impact do you think that is having now on the wider picture?
Well, I think what is effectively happening is that we're seeing a reverse of roles, if I may put it that way. He's now the rebel fighter. And remember, you know, he's the hard military man, a self-styled rebel fighter who started his own revolution back in 1969. And in normal circumstances, he would relish this position. But as it happens, he doesn't got a chance, dare I say, against NATO's surveillance capabilities, let alone firepower. So there's a good chance that his last fight is going to be very bloody, but very short as well. And his supporters are inevitably going to fade away, and so will he. And his options are very limited. He'll either get captured or killed or flee to a neighboring country. And if he does flee to a neighboring country, then that's the end of his revolution. The whole point of Gaddafi and his revolution is that it was built around himself.
I'm interested, you say his supporters will inevitably fade away. So those who we think at the moment are in Sirte and are still very supportive of him, they will what? They will change sides, they will decide that it's a hopeless case? What do you think is going to happen?
If indeed he's captured or killed, then that's the likely scenario. But not if he's still on the run and calling for his limited but potent supporters to fight for him.
Because I was wondering, each time he makes a statement, that is surely a source of some encouragement to those who are still die-hard supporters of him.
Very much so, especially since he's not only calling for his supporters to fight the rebel forces, but also more crucially the West, NATO, capitalism, imperialism, all the things that define Gaddafi.
Let's talk about the National Transitional Council and what they're saying. Obviously, this big conference held in Paris yesterday, further talking, we're told, this morning. Pick out from their various statements what you think is most important about what they're saying just now.
I think that Paris conference was crucial in the sense that it brought to the fore the NTC's capability and indeed credibility and ability to reconcile the various conflicting interests between the rebel factions, and also perhaps to try to reconcile the hierarchy of the NTC and the rebel forces fighting on the ground. Now, this is going to be a huge challenge, as we're seeing, rebel forces on the ground are about to assault the city of Sirte. There's bound to be thousands of innocent civilian casualties caught in all that. And there comes the responsibility of not only the NTC as the political body behind the rebel forces, but also of NATO. And this is going to be a crucial test for the NTC.
And so much on their immediate agenda. I mean, does the timetable look a realistic one to you?
They are effectively saying that they would like to hold elections in April next year. I think that's perhaps a bit ambitious. Remember, the NTC is an unelected body. It doesn't represent the Libyan population. Libya has, of course, no political structure, has any political structure for 40 years. So this is going to be crucial. We have, as I said, conflicting interests. The Islamists would like to play a very crucial role in the politicking of the country. They have already been able to enshrine Sharia law in the draft constitution as it stands. They are the ones who are doing most of the fighting on the ground. As for now, we don't know who is going to stand for elections and if indeed the country as it is ready, because let's not forget that it's dealing with a harrowing humanitarian crisis as it is.
Okay, Nabila Ramdani, thank you very much indeed.